have two kids in their early 20s, and when they were young, their dad and I got a divorce because we didn't want to raise those kids in a dysfunctional home. So we raised those kids in two dysfunctional homes, and now they're in their early 20s, and they think that I need to stop using certain apps on my phone because, okay, I'll back up. You know how when you do use Venmo, and it makes you put on the little memo line what the money was for? Okay, well, whenever I would send my grown kids some money, like for groceries or, to make sure they stay moved out, just a little joke between us, I would always put down weed. Every time, just weed. I didn't know that was public. I know now. And so do all three of our bosses. So yeah, that happened. Speaking of weed, I live in the heart of the Willie Street neighborhood. Yeah. You can see the connection, right? Yeah. Now, I love it. I love my neighborhood, but it is, intense. We aggressively coexist in that neighborhood, most of my neighbors are audibly vegan. And, the ones who aren't audibly vegan, they've got something to prove. So, every fall, a group of the non-vegans will go out into the woods, and they hunt and kill and field dress, and they make a big deal out of the fact that they are eating every single part of a Republican. I would actually love it if a Republican moved into my neighborhood, just loud and proud about it, I'm pretty sure that my neighbors would pelt his house with organic eggs, just, and then hop on our unicycles and pedal off to brunch. That's what we do. Now, my neighborhood is cool. I'm not as cool as I thought I would be with certain things. I found this out last summer when my younger daughter brought her boyfriend home to meet us, and then they stayed together in my house all summer long. Guys, I was not psychologically prepared for that. Because you know how you don't even want to think about your parents having sex because that's so gross? Well, right back at you, guys, okay? Young love is a beautiful thing, but it doesn't have to be happening in my daughter's childhood bedroom. That's not the right venue for it, okay, guys? Nobody should be having sex in the vicinity of a pillow pet. They should be having sex as God intended in the church parking lot, which is why my daughter and I had a really fun game that we played all summer where she and her boyfriend would wait for me to leave the house, and I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't, because when she and her sister were little, they cock-blocked like it was their full-time job, so I'm not going anywhere, baby. Hey, if they want me to leave the house, they can Venmo me some money for weed, okay? I've been Peggy Hurley. You guys are fantastic.
Peggy Hurley, everybody. Now make it loud for your next comic. It's Owen Joyner.